Hello, dear students. We shall continue our class. The next chapter is a pair of linear equations. I know that you are all familiar with the linear equations, which you already studied in your ninth standard. Is it not? Then tell me, what is a linear equation? Yes, linear equation is an equation having one variable with first degree. One variable with first degree is called a linear equation. That is, for example, x plus 3 is equal to 0, 4x is equal to 5, 4x is equal to 16, whatever it is. So, one variable of first degree is a linear equation. Here, we studied about a pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair means what? Two. That means what? Here there are two equations always be together. That is the first point. Here we have two equations always together. Then here we have two variables. That means equations having two variables of first degree are called pair of linear equations. So here equation contain two variables. There are with pair. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೂ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ವೈಲ್ we went to a bookstall, we are asking give me 2 pens and 3 books. So total amount is 150 rupees, whatever it is. That means there are two things which are taken. That is treated as here two variables. That means we don't know what is the amount for pen, or what is the amount for one pen, or what is the amount for one book. But what we have to decide is, so here we are taking how many pens? 2 pens. That means if we mention that the pen as x, what is 2x is the pens. And how many books we want to take in? That is 3 books. Let be y as books. So 3y. So what is the total amount we already given to the shopkeeper? 150 rupees. So total sum of those two is 150 rupees, means we have to add those two. We are getting what? 2x plus 3y, which is equal to 150. Like that, we are making the equations in our daily life, and we have to find out the solution for x and also for y. There are always be two solutions for a pair of linear equations. So here it is a simple example for you. A basket contains 6 fruits. Some of them are apples and some of them are oranges. So here we have to make we guess there are 6 fruits are there. So 2 apples and 4 oranges maybe, or 3 oranges, 3 apples, or 1 apple, or 5 oranges. Like that, we have to make we have to imagine some arrangements. But in this figure, we are looking 2 apples and comparably 3 oranges. Okay, so let we have a clue for that. So first clue is sum of the fruits is equal to 6. Andre ಎಷ್ಟು fruits ಇದೆ 6. Andre let orange be x and apple be y means what? X plus y is equal to 6 ಆಗಬೇಕು ಓಕೆನಾ. Then second clue ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? Oranges are 2 more than apples. Oranges are 2 more than apples. ಅಂದರೆ oranges apples ಗಿಂತ 2 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Okay, that means what? X is equal to y plus 2. Is it not? X is equal to y plus 2. So first clue is sum of the fruits are 6 and second clue is oranges are 2 more than apples. Okay. Let the number of oranges be x. ಈಗ ನಾವು x ಅನ್ನು oranges ನ x ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Then and the number of apples be y. So according to our first clues, what it becomes? X plus y is equal to 6. That means the orange plus apples, which is equal to how much? 6. And according to second clue, the oranges are 2 more than the apples. That means what? X is equal to y plus 2. We are taking y towards left. What it becomes? X minus y is equal to 2. Okay. So here x is equal to y plus 2. The oranges is equal to apples plus 2. That x is equal to y plus 2. So while we shifting that y towards left, what it becomes? X minus y is equal to 2. So here we are getting the two equation, that is x plus y is equal to 6 and x minus y is equal to 2. This pair of equations are called as, the pair of equations obtained like this are called as a pair of linear equations in two variables. Linear means observe, these variables are first degree. Is it clear? They are linear. With two variables means here x is one variable and y is another variable. That's why we can call this type of a pair of equations are called as a pair of linear equations with two variables. Okay. So if we solve these two equations, we are getting the answer for that one. So x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 4 means what? Oranges are 4 and apples are 2. So apply for this one. Apple plus oranges. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, right? And apples minus oranges, which is equal to 2. Oranges are 4. They are 2 more than apples, is it not? So like that, we can make the linear equations of two variables by sentences or by our daily life situations. We are making two equations always together. They are called as linear equations of two, a pair of linear equations of two variables. Okay. So linear equations is always is of the form, equations is of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. Here x and y are the two variables. a1, b1, c1 are the real numbers or constants. c1 is the constant, a1, b1 and c1 are the real numbers. And also second equation is of the form a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where x and y are two variables. Okay. So our example, previous situation example is x plus y is equal to 6 and x minus y is equal to 2. We are identifying the value of a1, b1, c1 by using x plus y, and x plus y is equal to 4 and x minus y is equal to 2. Students, you recall yourself. So we already know how to represent linear equation on a graph, is it not? We are getting a straight line on the graph sheet, is it not? That is linear equation on a graph. Here we are getting two equations with two variables. While solving those two equations, we are getting the equations like here. So first, in the first equation here, the two lines obtained by the two equations are intersecting each other. Intersecting means both equations, if we solve the equations, we are getting two real numbers. Two real numbers. We are getting two real numbers. That means we can call it as we are getting a unique solution. Unique solution means two real numbers means one is x value, another one is y value. Okay, so we are already know the x plus y is equal to 6 and x minus y is equal to 2, and we are also know the value of x is equal to 4 and value of y is equal to 2. While representing that type of equations, we are getting both the lines are intersecting at a point. They are called the solutions for the linear equations. Some of them are obtained like this. That means the two lines are parallel lines. They cannot meet each other. They cannot intersect each other. That means what? That type of pair of linear equations doesn't have any solution. So ಈ ತರ parallel lines ಆಗಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ equationsಗೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಯುನಿಕ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ ಆದರೆ ನೋ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೈನ್ 1 ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ 2 ಆರ್ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಒನ್ ಅನದರ್. ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? they have meet, they are intersect, they have coincide with one another. That means what? That type of equations having many solutions. So graphical method of solutions for a pair of linear equation. So if they are intersecting, the lines are intersecting each other, we have unique solution. If the lines are parallel lines, no solution. If the lines are coincide with one another, the equations have many solutions. Is it clear? Intersecting lines, unique solution means one pair of solutions. Parallel lines, no solutions. Coincident lines, many solutions. Okay. So, intersecting lines means yes, unique solution. Parallel lines obtained, no solution. Coincident lines obtained, the equations have many solutions. So unique solution, intersecting lines. No solutions, parallel lines. Many solutions, coincident lines. Clear? And unique solutions are also called as consistent lines. So no solution, inconsistent lines. Inconsistent equation. Consistent equation, inconsistent equations, dependent lines, coincident lines, dependent equation. Clear, students? Intersecting lines, unique solution, consistent. No solution, parallel lines, inconsistent. many solution, coincides, dependent. Okay, so we have to concentrate on these three types of lines obtained on graphical method of a solution. Is it clear solution? Let us discuss this pair of linear equation um, with this statement. Simultaneous linear equations in two variables. Given a pair of linear equation, they can be plotted as two lines. If the two lines are intersect, the equations are consistent and there is a unique solution. I already told this. So when they are parallel, the equations are inconsistent and there is no solution. So if they are coincident, then there are infinite solution. The equations are dependent. Okay. So here it is a graph obtained. You are know about by solving these two equations. We already know this type of tables, is it not? So if we plotted this equation, we are getting this type of equation here. What is it? At x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 0, the two lines are intersect each other. Therefore, and two lines are intersect at 6, 0. Therefore, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 0. These are the two solutions obtained. These are the only solutions. That's why it is called as unique solutions. No more other solution for this equation. There is only one pair of equation. That's why it is called as unique solution. Okay. So intersect, equations are consistent, unique solution. Parallel, the equations are inconsistent, no solution. Coincident, then the equations are dependent equations. There are infinite solutions. That means many solutions. Okay, let us compare this nature of intersecting lines on ax1 plus by1 plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ here it is a table. So here they are giving a pair of linear equation x minus 2y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. a1 by a2. a1 is here 1. 1x and a2 is 3x. That's why it is 1 by 3. Okay. Then b1 is minus 2 and b2 is 4. That is minus 2 by 4. And c2 is, we are shifting this 0 towards left. It is always be a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So 0 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ shift ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೂ minus 0 or plus 0 whatever it is. Therefore c1 by c2 is equal to 0 by minus 20. So compare the ratios a1 by a2. If they are, these two are equal, no. So then we can conclude that a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, intersecting lines are obtained. There is exactly unique solution. So we are getting another clue for intersecting lines. So if we have to compare by two equation a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, if we are getting a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, the lines obtained are intersecting lines. That means we have unique solution. One solution means unique solution. Come to second example. Here a1 is 2, b1 is 4, that is 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is 1 by 6, 1 by 2, right? And b1, b2, 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. And c1, c2 minus 9 by minus 18, that is also 1 by 2, is it not? That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. If all the ratios are equal, then the lines are coincident lines. They have infinitely many solutions. The condition for intersecting line is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Condition for coincident lines is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So come to next one. So here also we are getting a1 by a2. A is 1, a2 is 2. That is a1 by a2 is 1 by 2. And once again 2 by 4, that is also 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. And c1 by c2 minus 4 by minus 12. What is minus 4 by minus 12 is 1 by 3. That means what? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. The lines are parallel lines, no solutions. So, by comparing the ratios of general form of linear equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, the lines are intersecting lines, then we have unique solutions. And a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 and it's equal to c1 by c2, we are getting coincident lines, means infinitely many solutions. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, they are parallel lines, that means no solution. As students, this is more important than, so this is most important for your examination view. Consistent, inconsistent, dependent, intersecting, coincident, parallel lines, one solution, many solution, no solution. a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. This table is more important to you. So here you have to add one more column here. This is consistent. Okay. This is inconsistent. This is dependent solution. Take a type of equation ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟು consistent equations, dependent equations, inconsistent equations. Okay. Clear students? Any doubts? Compare the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. We are deciding whether the lines are intersecting or parallel lines or coincident lines, and also we have to decide whether the solution equations have one solution or unique solution, infinitely many solutions or no solutions. All depend on the comparing the ratios, that is a1 by e2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Is it clear? So repeat this again and again, and you must register this table in your mind. Okay. May I go for next? Okay. Here is an example for intersecting lines. Here is an example, that is x minus 2y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. If we plot this equation, we are getting intersecting lines there. That means one solution. At 4, 2, the two lines obtained by these equations are intersecting one at a point. They are called the solution for this equation. They are unique solution. Intersecting lines are obtained like this, wherever it is on the graph sheet. These two are parallel lines obtained by solving these two equations. By plotting these two equations, not solving these two equations, by plotting these two equations on a graph chart. These are the two lines incident coincides with one another, that is 4x plus 6y is equal to 18 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. The lines coincides in one another. The equations have many solutions, is it not? Okay. Now come to simple problems on comparing ratios. We have to decide whether the lines are intersecting lines or many are parallel lines or coincident lines, or they have unique solution, many solutions, or no solution like that. On comparing A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. So how can we decide whether they are parallel without solving? Means first we have to identify the values of A1. So for first equation, A1 is 5, B1 is minus 4 and C1 is 8. So always the equation is of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. Equals ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 0 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಬೇರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Comparing in equation 2, a1 is 7 and a2 is 7, b2 is 6 and c2 is minus 9. So while getting a1 by a2 is how much? 5 by 7. Is it divides? No. b1 by b2 is minus 4 by 6. That is minus 4 by 6. So we already, there is no necessity of find out C1 by C2 because here it is 8 by minus 9. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. We are obtained first one. Therefore the lines are intersecting at a point. Intersecting at a point. That means what? Yes, while we solving this pair of linear equation, we are getting solution. Okay. So first you can identify A1, B1, C1 from first equation and A2, B2, C2 from second equation. So equation is always of the form A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. 0 in the right ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇರಬಾರದು. If it is, you can shift towards left. Okay. Then you can compare with A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2. If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, so there are no necessity of finding C1 by C2. Therefore, we are deciding the lines are intersecting at a point. That means we are also right here the solutions are unique solutions obtained by this type of equation. Okay. So next, here it is an equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 9 and 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. So I already told to you, shift this 9 towards left, this becomes minus 9 is equal to 0 and 18 towards left, that is minus 18 is equal to 0. Compare A1, that is 2, B1 3 and C1 is minus 9 and A2 is 4, B2 is 6 and C2 is minus 18. Okay. Then A1 by A2, that is 2 by 4, simplify this one, A1 by 2. B1 by B2, 3 by 6, simplify this one, 1 by 2. And C1 by C2 is minus 9 by 18, minus 18, minus by minus is also plus, that is 1 by 2. That means what? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by B2 C2 means what? The lines are coincident lines. There are infinitely many solutions. Okay, right? Yes, come to next one. Here it is also we have to identify A1 value, B1 value, C1 value from A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and A2, B2 and C2 from the second equation. Here A2 is 2 and B2 is y means minus 1y. That's why B2 is minus 1 and C2 is plus 9. Comparing A1 by A2, 6 by 2, that is 3 by 1. B1 by B2, minus 3 by minus 1, that is 3 by 1. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. It's all over. C1 by C2 is equal to 10 by 9. Okay. That is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, what is the type of lines obtained? Yes, they are parallel lines. Is it clear? That means no solution. That means if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 intersecting lines, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2 coincident lines. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 are parallel lines obtained by solving this equation. That means the equation do not have any solution. Okay. So I hope you are understanding how we can decide without solving or without plotting on the graph whether the lines are intersecting, parallel or coincident lines. Okay. Let us use some more problems here. You can solve these problems. Next, we shall pass on to algebraic method of solving a pair of linear equations. So, there are three types of method of solving a pair of linear equation. One is elimination method, another one is substitution method, third one is cross multiplication method. These are three types of algebraic method of solving pair of linear equation. Graphical method is one method and algebraic method is three types. One is elimination method, substitution method and cross multiplication method. So here we have to concentrate on only by elimination method. That is very simple method to you. Solve the pair of linear equation by elimination method. Here there are two equations, x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus 5, y is equal to 7. Students, first we have to concentrate on whether the first pairs are equal or not. So you have to concentrate on second pair also, but normally ಒಂದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ x and x ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ we have to subtract the equation 2 by 1, that is x plus y equals 5 ಇಂದ x minus y is equal to 7 ಅನ್ನು subtract ಮಾಡೋಣ. So while subtracting the equation, we have to change the signs. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus and plus becomes minus. This is more important. So this is, first you can observe the first terms are equal. If they are equal, you can first directly go through with subtract. So change the sign of the second one. First pairs are cancelled always. Our main aim is first we have to cancel the first pair and then we get the second one of the variable value and substitute that value in any equation. We are getting the another variable value. Okay. So first we have to concentrate whether the first variables are equal. If they are equal, write down as it is and then write down here subtract these two equations. While subtracting, we have to change the sign of the second one. That is, here already is plus here, we have to change this one as minus. And here it is minus y, we have to change plus. And here it is plus 7, we have to change that as minus. So this is plus x minus x cancel, means plus 1 minus 1 is 0, like that. Here it is plus 1y plus 1y. Both are plus, we have to add these two, 2y. Here this is plus 5 and this is minus 7. Minus 7 ಅಲ್ಲಿ plus 5 ನ subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we get minus 2. Is it not? So y is equal to minus 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. That means what? We are getting one of the value, that is y is equal to minus 1. So first we have to concentrate on what? First terms are equal or not. If they are equal, subtract. So change the sign of the second equation and cancel first one. Then Here it is plus y and add or subtract. ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Plus 1y plus 1y which is equal to 2y. Plus 5 minus 7 that is minus 2. That is y is equal to minus 2 by 2 minus 1. Okay. So then substitute y is equal to minus 1 in equation 1. Equation 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ equation 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Y value substitute ಮಾಡೋಣ. Here equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 5. X plus of minus 1 equals 5. This is plus into minus 1 which is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 plus 1. X is equal to 6. So we are getting what? X is equal to minus 1. Sorry, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 1. So we have to verify whether our answers or our solutions are right or wrong. So here we have to do some verification. That is, take down any one of the equation, apply what we are getting now. That is, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 1. So if we simplify that, we are getting the what is in the right side. That means what? So our answer is right. Our solutions are correct. Okay. So this is the method of solving. This method is called as elimination method. Come to next one. So 3x plus 4y is equal to 10 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 2. Observe the first term. Here it is 3x and here it is 2x. I already told first terms to be equal. First term equal ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. So that ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ first write down the equations. Multiply second equation with the coefficient of x of first one. Here it is, the coefficient of x is 3. Multiply second equation by that 3. And first equation by the coefficient of x in the second equation. That is by 2. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನನ್ನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನಿಂದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟಿಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. Then we are getting the first terms are equal. Is it clear? So here the x coefficient is 3. Multiply second equation whole equation by 3 and x coefficient of second equation is 2. It is to be multiplied with first equation. We are getting 2 into 3x 6x plus 2 4s are 8y, then 2 10s are 20, right? Then 3 2s are 6x, then 3 2s are 6y and 3 2s are 6. Okay. Once again same, subtract, change the sign. That is, here it is minus, this is minus becomes plus, this is plus becomes minus. These two are cancelled. If both are plus, 8 plus 6 14y is equal to 14. So y is equal to 14 by 14, that is equal to 1. So first terms na equal ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಮ್ಮ first preference. If they are equal, directly go through with subtract. If they are not equal, multiply the first equation by the coefficient of x in the second equation and second equation with the coefficient of x coefficient of first equation. Or you can coefficient of y ಕೂಡ ನಾವು equate ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Multiply this with 4 and first equation with 2 ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬೇಡ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟಿಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ದ ಕೋಎಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇದೆ, ಈ 3 ಇಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ದೆನ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೈನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 1 is ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನದರ್ 1 is ಮೈನಸ್. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಸೈನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆವಾಗ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಷ್ಟೆ. Okay, ಆ ಥರದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ and then 8 plus 6 14y is equal to 20 minus 6 is 14, y is equal to 14 by 14 is equal to 1. Substitute this y value in equation 1 or equation 2. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೂ substitute ಮಾಡೋಣ. 4 of 1 is equal to 10, that is 4 ones are 4. 3x is equal to 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. So ಈ x and y values ಅನ್ನು equation ಗೆ substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, for example ನಾನು verification ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 of 2, what it becomes 6. 4 of 1, what it becomes 4. 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Yes, that is the verification. We have to do for every problem because verification is more important for this type of linear equation. Okay, are you clear? Is it clear, students? May I go for next one? Yes, here is one more problem. X plus y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Solving these two equations. So I already told first equations to be here 1x. 1 is to be multiplied with second equation. Here then from the second equation x coefficient is 2. Multiply to first equation. 2 into x 2x plus 2 into y 2y. 2 5s are 10. 1 2s are 2x. 1 into minus 3y minus 3y. 1 4s are 4. So once again subtract, cancel this one. This is minus, this plus, this is minus. Cancel these two. Plus and plus is, we have to add these two. 5y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 by 5. Don't divide and don't take as decimals. Okay. Y is equal to 6 by 5 now. So substitute this y is equal to 6 by 5 in equation 1 or equation 2. Is it clear, students? So in the first equation, the coefficient of x is 1. So second equation into that 1. And the second equation, the coefficient of x is 2. Multiply first equation with that 2. Okay, x plus y is equal to 5. The first equation is multiplied by 2. And 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. The second equation is multiplied with 1. Okay, then subtract and cancel first one. And we are getting 5y is equal to 6. 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6 by 5. So apply this 6 by 5 in equation 1 or equation 2. Where x is equal to 6 by 5. Y is equal to 5. So y is equal to 5 means 5 by 1 minus 6 by 5. Taking towards right, minus 6 by 5. I already told this method of adding or subtracting a fraction. 1 and 5, the LCM is 5. Write down first fraction into LCM 5 minus second fraction into LCM 5 for simplification. 5 5s are 25 and 6 1s are 6. We are getting the solution for y also. So x also. Substitute that solutions and we are getting the verification also clearly. So this is the elimination method of solving a pair of linear equations. Okay, students, I hope you are all following me. This is very important for your examination, and this is very simple method. This is the only way. First we have to observe the first term, whether they are equal, directly go through with subtraction. If the first terms are not equal, what we have to do? Multiply the coefficient of first equation with second equation, coefficient of x of first equation with second equation, and coefficient of x of second equation with first equation, and we have to make the first terms to be equal, then subtract. So first x value is cancelled, we are getting y value, and the substitute that y value in the equation 1 or equation 2, we are getting x value also. For our convenience, do the verification and uh, you can confirm yes, my answer is right. Okay, so solve this pair of linear equations also. So okay, in our next class we solve by elimination method by the problems obtained in our daily life. Okay, students. So in that method, we have to convert the equation, the sentence in terms of equation, and then we can solve by elimination method. Okay. I hope this video is you are all following this video and solve the given equations and send me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I hope you are all understand how to solve the equations and how to decide whether the lines are what type of lines we are obtained on graphical method. Okay, thank you. So watch the video again and again and confirm your concepts. Okay, students, and send your work tomorrow. Okay, thank you.